Hi everyone! Today I'll be showing you two methods to play tic-tac-toe and always win. Before we start, let's take a look at tic-tac-toe tips that could really help during the game. First of all, always pick the center case first. It is the place that many people think is the wrong one, but could actually really help you during the game. Second of all, try to confuse your opponent. Make him not really understand what's going around. Third of all, pay close attention to every move because you never know what your opponent is trying to come up with. As I said, start putting your point in the middle for best chances of winning. Now, if your opponent acts this way, this is good. Or if he puts his points in any corners of the game, then you can already start calling it a victory because this is exactly what I'm going to be talking about for this first method. You might be wondering why I put my point in the opposite side of the opponent's. Well, the opponent might think that I'm just bad at playing tic-tac-toe, but in reality, I am actually winning because he is going to be left with no choice. What I mean that by he's not going to have a chance is that I have two options and he can't play twice in a row. So the green X, which is my point, is the point that I have to play after doing this move. Of course, the opponent will have a round, and if he doesn't put it there, then that's good. Even if he does, there is another way to do it that I will be showing in the next slide. And the red points are the ones that I can do. So as you see, I can make a diagonal line and a vertical one. So I already won now. As I said, if the opponent puts the points where you wanted to put it, it is absolutely fine because as you see, I put it on the opposite side and now I can do the same algorithm but with different ways because I can do a diagonal line and a horizontal one. So it's a bit different, but I can still win. In conclusion, if your opponent puts their point on the edges of the board, then you have to use this method to win. Now let's take a look at if your opponent decides to put it not in the edges, but in the space between them. This is what the second technique is going to be about. Now, the green points are the ones that I am meant to put. I can put them on the left or on the right or at the bottom or at the top as long as one of them is next to the middle one that in the center. As I said, we always have to start by the center, then this method will work. Now, once again, the red points are the possible points to do. So I can make a vertical line and a diagonal line. And even if my opponent puts it differently, I can change the side of this algorithm. It doesn't all have to be on the left. Once again, in conclusion, if your opponent puts their point in between the edges of the board, you will be using this second method. And you will win. Just don't use it every time, or your opponent will eventually figure out your strategy. We don't want that to happen. We want you, only you, to be the best at tic-tac-toe. Good luck, and thanks for watching!